Hello, good morning, dear students. Welcome to Science Tidbits. Today we shall start a new unit, that is unit number 10, Respiration in Organisms.
Respiration and types of respiration. In this chapter, let us learn about types of respiration and process of respiration in humans and various animals. We all know that we breathe faster when we run fast. Do you know the reason for this? The reason is we need more energy to run fast and we need more amount of oxygen to produce more energy. Energy is produced by the oxidation of glucose during respiration. That is why we all respire. Respiration is divided into 3 steps. Breathing of air is the first step in the respiration. We take oxygen during breathing. Transportation of oxygen to various organs is the second step in respiration. The third step in the respiration is breakdown of food by oxygen to release energy. The process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. Cellular respiration takes place in the cells of all organisms. Based on the oxygen requirement, respiration is of 2 types, namely aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. When breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, glucose is broken down into carbon dioxide and water. More amount of energy is released during aerobic respiration. Food can also be broken down without using oxygen. This is called anaerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, glucose is broken down into carbon dioxide and alcohol. Little amount of energy is released during anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration takes place in some microorganisms like yeast and some bacteria. These organisms can survive without air. Hence, these organisms are called as anaerobes. Sometimes, anaerobic respiration takes place in our muscle cells when there is a temporary deficiency of oxygen. During heavy exercise like fast running, cycling, walking for many hours, or heavy weight lifting, the demand for energy is high, but the supply of oxygen to produce the energy is limited. Then, anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscle cells to fulfill the demand of energy. Process of breathing in human. In this module, let us discuss about the process of breathing in detail. The process of taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs is known as breathing. Breathing includes both inhalation and exhalation. The taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation, and giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. Inhaled air consists of 21% of oxygen and 0.04% of carbon dioxide, whereas exhaled air consists of 16.4% of oxygen and 4.4% of carbon dioxide. Respiration is a continuous process which goes on all the time and throughout the life of an organism. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as the breathing rate. A breath means 1 inhalation plus 1 exhalation. Breathing rate changes according to the requirement of oxygen by the body. Generally, breathing rate is high after running or walking. Breathing rate of an adult at rest is 15 to 18. During heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase up to 25 times per minute. Now, let us know the mechanism of breathing. Normally, we take in air through our nostrils. When we inhale air, it passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches our lungs through the windpipe. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. This cavity is surrounded by ribs on the sides. A large muscular sheet called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. During inhalation, ribs move up and outwards and diaphragm moves down. This movement increases space in our chest cavity and air rushes into the lungs. The lungs get filled with air. During exhalation, ribs move down and inwards while diaphragm moves up to its former position. This reduces the size of the chest cavity and air is pushed out of the lungs. Now, let us do another activity to know what do we breathe out. Take a clean test tube and pour some freshly prepared lime water in the test tube. Insert a plastic straw in the test tube in such a way that it dips in lime water. Now, blow the air gently into the test tube through the straw for some time. Now observe the change in the appearance of lime water. The lime water appears like milky due to the reaction between carbon dioxide and lime water. This activity indicates us that we all breathe out carbon dioxide. Breathing in animals and plants. In this module, let us discuss about the process of breathing in plants and animals like cockroach, earthworm, frog, and fish. First, let us discuss about the breathing in cockroach. Small openings present on the sides of insects and cockroach body are called as spiracles. Insects have a network of air tubes called trachea for gas exchange. Oxygen-rich air rushes through spiracles into the tracheal tubes, diffuses into the body tissue, and reaches every cell of the body. Similarly, carbon dioxide from the cells goes into the tracheal tubes and moves out through spiracles. Some animals like earthworm and frog breathe through their skin. These animals keep their skin moist to absorb the oxygen from atmosphere. Apart from skin, lungs are also used for breathing in frogs. Some aquatic animals like fishes breathe with the help of gills. Gills are the projections of the skin and are well supplied with blood vessels for exchange of gases. Gills help the fish to use oxygen dissolved in water. Now, let us learn about the breathing in plants. Like other living organisms, plants also respire for their survival. Plants also take in oxygen from the air and give out carbon dioxide. Plants exchange the gases through stomata. The tiny pores which are present on the surface of the leaves are called as stomata. In the various cells of plant, oxygen is used to break down glucose into carbon dioxide and water.